Hi there, movie fans. Welcome to the Blues of September, or in other words, the Blu-ray update of September 2011. First up is Attack the Block. Wonderful, wonderful film. I enjoyed this very much. It's about these, group of street kids, young criminals who are fighting a group of hairy creatures from outer space, which might sound a little silly. Well, it is a little silly, but it's highly, highly entertaining. And this is a Play.com exclusive glow-in-the-dark slipcover. Very entertaining and also very recommended. Check it out. Next up is The Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. This is a release from Australia. Come with this tin case. This is all embossed. And inside is the regular Blu-ray case. It also comes with the DVD and the digital copy. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I have seen the first two films, and I enjoyed those, so I guess I'm gonna enjoy this one as well. And now for the steelbooks. The first one is Blade Runner, the final cut. I have the 5-disc Blu-ray version as well, but I want to get this on steelbook. I'm a huge fan of the movie, and it has some great artwork inside. I don't know if you can see that. Here it is. This is the Canadian release, obviously. The next steelbook is Thor. This is from H&V. It's a great release, and a great movie too. I really enjoyed this one. I'm really looking forward to the Avengers, next year, with Thor and Iron Man and the Hulk and what else have you? Hawk's Eye, which is also in this film. Jeremy Renner, a little cameo by him. Wonderful film. I was very entertained by this, and a wonderful steelbook too. Next is Fast and Furious 5, or Fast 5. I wanted to get the UK one, but when I saw this steelbook, this is the German steelbook, I actually cancelled the UK one and got this instead, because look at this. This has an incredible, beautiful artwork. You see that? And also has some artwork inside. This is just a 2-disc version, not a 3-disc, so I don't know why this is here, but it's a fantastic release. And I thought it was a great film. I really do. I think it's the best in the series so far, and I'm looking forward to part 6. Very entertaining, and also the car chase sequences, especially the one at the end with the, where they're dragging that safe through the streets of Rio de Janeiro. That was spectacular. Great sequence there. Loved it. Next is Space Battleship Yamato. I have not seen the movie yet, but I have seen the trailer, and it looks pretty good. It's kind of like a Japanese Battlestar Galactica in a way. And this is not a English-friendly steelbook. It only has German and Japanese language and German and Dutch subtitles. But I'm looking forward to this one. It looks pretty good. And the last steelbook is also from Germany, Fanboys. I really like this film. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, then you have to like this film. I really enjoyed it. There's some great references to the Star Wars, but also to other science fiction movies like Star Trek. You see William Shatner over here. I liked the scene where the Star Wars fans are fighting against the Trekkies, the Star Trek fans. That was very funny. And this steelbook also includes the documentary The People vs. George Lucas, which is very, very recommended. It's just basically a group of Star Wars fans rambling and bullshitting about, about Star Wars, and especially about George Lucas and what he has done to not only to the prequels but also to all those changes, those unnecessary changes, I have to say, of the original trilogy. But this is very, very entertaining. If you haven't seen it and you are a fan of Star Wars and you don't like the changes that he made with the original trilogy, go see it. It's great. And this is a great release too. Fanboys. And speaking of Star Wars, I have the complete saga on Blu-ray as well. I wanted to do a separate video about this, but there were many YouTubers who has already done that, so I didn't want to bother you guys with yet another video about this set, so didn't do that. But this is the UK version, and I deliberately chose this one over the US version because I did not like the packaging of the US version. The US version has that that kind of book, that cardboard book, and there's this slit inside the cardboard, and inside it are the DVD or the Blu-rays. And I don't like those kind of packagings. I mean, they could damage the disc, and they could scratch it and all that. Even though Blu-rays does have an extra protective layer, so they doesn't get damaged that easily. But still, I'm not a fan of those kind of packaging. So I chose this one because this is far better. So it is very simple, but it's very disc friendly. I prefer this than the US version. And the movies looks great. I'm happy with this set, but I'm not that happy with the changes. I mean, it looks like every time Star Wars comes out in a different format, George Lucas find it necessary to make changes again. It doesn't make sense at all. But of all the changes that have been made, of all the the pointless, useless changes, the one that I hate the most is the final shot in Return of the Jedi. Where Luke Skywalker is moving away from the Ewok party, and he looks in a different direction, and he sees the spirits of Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, and Hayden Christensen. Of all the changes, that is the one I hate the most. I mean, it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And it's also very disrespectful. It is disrespectful toward the director of Jedi, Richard Marquand, and also to Sebastian Shaw, who is the actor who played Anakin Skywalker in the original trilogy. I really despise that scene. That was a terrible scene. But anyway, if I'm in a nostalgic mood, I might check out the original trilogy on DVD or VHS. But it's a great set nonetheless, and I'm very happy to have this Star Wars: The Complete Saga.